Hey everybody, welcome to summer and welcome to another vlog. Summertime along the Colorado Front Range usually signals the height of our wildland season, and one of the best things that we can do to prepare for wildland fires is actually enlist our community members to start doing mitigation. And one of the communities in our fire district had a very creative way of doing that this week.
It's like a massive buffet, really. It's called Ready, Set, Goat. And we've been doing this for a few years now, but goats actually go around in an area and they actually reduce the wildfire risk by eating a bunch of vegetation. So here's a look at that project. So 262 goats were able to be down in the Castle Pines area. They roam around and they eat and eat and eat, and they are able to gobble down 30 pounds of vegetation. So a great event, and I just think it's so fun for the community members to come out, and sometimes we also get some Citizens Academy grads that come out there too. So a great way for the community to, like Eric said, reduce your wildfire risk, but also allow the goats to have some snacks along the way, and they certainly enjoy it.
On Tuesday afternoon, a thunderstorm came through the area and lightning sparked a wildland fire in the foothills of Douglas County. The fire was burning right on the district border between West Metro and South Metro, and 911 calls went to both fire departments. Both fire departments responded and then started to coordinate the efforts on how they were going to access the fire and how they were going to put it out. Once the fire location was determined, crews figured out that they couldn't get trucks anywhere near it. It was hike-in access only and a very long vertical hike to get to where they needed to be. So the Douglas County Office of Emergency Management ordered their contracted wildfire suppression helicopter to come in and start doing water drops. And another helicopter was called by the U.S. Forest Service to come as backup as well.
Okay, I got him on AFF. Zero Mike Whiskey. Zero Mike Whiskey. Zero.
Where command was set up was on the Lockheed Martin property, which is actually in South Metro's district, but across the South Platte River where West Metro's district is where the fire was burning. But both fire departments worked together to get everything put out in a timely manner and actually had to call in quite a bit of help. So one strike team was ordered from the Douglas-Elbert County side, and that was a group of brush trucks that responded. So in our system, a strike team is roughly 5 of the same exact type of resource, or we can call for a task force, which is roughly 5 of different mixed resources like a structural engine and a brush truck and a tender. But in this case, it was all type 6 brush trucks that responded with crews that hiked up to the fire and helped mop up after the helicopter had suppressed most of the fire and got it under control. All in all, the fire burned 2.5 acres. It never threatened any structures because of where it was located, and the only evacuations that occurred were on a recreational trail that's called Waterton Canyon Trail. During the wildland fire incident, we had a lot of different resources from South Metro on scene, not just fire suppression and incident command support, but also our incident dispatch team. The IDT was on scene to help with communications. We had a lot of different agencies, a couple different radio systems in use, and so they helped coordinate all that and try and make it work better. A lot of you had seen that apparatus posted on Instagram and on our Facebook page, and we're curious about what it is. So we're bringing it to you on this Fleet Friday, so make sure you check out the Fleet Friday playlist if you want to check out that truck. Even though the fuels look green out there, our vegetation is starting to dry out very quickly. This week we went from moderate all the way up to very high fire danger, which is definitely a concern for us going into the 4th of July and the weekend, knowing that a lot of people have fireworks. So the wildfire risk, even though it might look green, is definitely there. And we encourage everybody to check with their local law enforcement jurisdictions to see what the rules are, what fireworks are allowed and which ones aren't, and certainly be careful where you're setting those off if you choose to use them.
This week, we also had a lot of last shift ceremonies. They include the ones for Brian Ewerts, Mike West, as well as Dave Kaiser. And this is really a celebration of their time here at South Metro Fire Rescue as they go on to their next step. So a little bit about how that process works. So the person that is going through that last shift ceremony, they will choose a station that they either spent the most time at or is very meaningful for them. Once everything is all set up at the station, the honor guard will come out. They will take the flag down from the flagpole and fold it up. At the same time, the pipes and drums band is performing. Then the honor guard comes over, presents that flag to the person who is celebrating that last shift ceremony. And then that person goes through a final inspection of the uniforms, is able to have that flag presented to them. And it is just a place for them to take pictures with family members, with people that are a part of South Metro, anyone who's really special for them to be there. And there's usually a bunch of snacks and cake, and it's really special. So I'm glad that we've gotten to be able to experience those this week with them and see those final goodbyes, but also farewells to their next adventure.
Yeah, it's a really great time for everybody to come together and celebrate. A lot of the companies from around the district will come to the fire station and enjoy that time with their coworkers. And in the last two cases, of course, a call comes in and the emergencies still have to be dealt with and responded to. So it doesn't stop business by any means, but it gives us a time to pause and celebrate everybody's long careers. And so we wish them the best of luck.
Hi, Major! My own command! Right, please!
Radio's up.
Attention, Engineer Brian Ewert, batch number 9189. That call is now sounding your last alarm for South Central Fire Rescue. Thank you for 30 years of dedicated service to South Central Fire and the communities that we serve. Your professionalism, caring, and compassion for your crews and the community has shaped South Central Fire into what it is today. You will always be welcome and always be our brother and friend. We wish you a happy and healthy retirement. Good luck and Godspeed. Back out there, it's good out there.
Freeze it! Out! Order! Dismiss!
Thank you to everyone for interacting with us, leaving your questions and comments. We really enjoy your feedback and answering all the questions that we can. Please like the videos if you're enjoying them, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already to make sure that you get updated when we've got new content.
We hope you all have a great weekend, and we will see you next time.
Bye.